SMT Nation, we back. Nation, we're going to be talking about a spectrum frequency that I think is going to be really important in 5G. It's going to serve two purposes, or possibly three. It just depends on the companies, who are going to be doing fixed wireless access. All right, so the 12 gigahertz band that has been used in satellite transmission, it's proposed that it could potentially be used in mobile network access, for mobile network usage like, Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, and Dish and stuff like that. And, earlier in the year, I think, possibly it was last year, I forget, it was Starlink that basically opposed this, right? Because it would be moving from satellite to terrestrial, and they fought for that, and I guess they got their way. But a use case that's really, really important, because mobile networks, they're just going to get taxed by this heavy home internet usage. You're going to need more spectrum, and the 12 gigahertz band would be able to offer that. All right, so let's discuss that in today's video with respect to Dish potentially becoming a fixed wireless access player, and of course Verizon and T-Mobile, who are going to have millions upon millions of customers on their networks using it for home internet. AT&T as well, to a small scale, and maybe with this spectrum, they start to take fixed wireless more seriously, potentially. All right, I'll be sure to link the article for you in the description. It'll be there. Also in the description, the Real SMT Buy Me Coffee link. Show your support for your creators. Buy us a coffee. There's other ways to support us, and they're all in the description. And you guys know the Fox. Mint Mobile can help you save money. Or use our partner link, mintmobile.com/Sneed. Unlock these savings. Take advantage of the deflation promo pricing, which is still active. Switching is super easy. They'll send you a SIM really quickly. You can activate on eSIM, which is super easy, fast, and seamless. And you can take advantage of these great offers. All right, so 5G Coalition is pressing for the 12 gigahertz band to be used in fixed wireless access. Now, that, like I said, initially the proposal was to maybe use all or part of the band for mobile network 5G networking as well, and that didn't work out. But using it in fixed wireless access actually makes a tremendous amount of sense, because the risk of interference is mostly reduced or eliminated, right? Because you've got a connection that is fixed to a specific address or location, you don't have to worry about, any type of interference risk, or I should say a lesser risk. Okay, so that's what, Starlink was basically saying. Dish coming into the fold would be huge for them as an opportunity, to sell fixed wireless access, which they have yet to really do. T-Mobile's doing it on their licensed spectrum. Verizon is doing it on their licensed spectrum. AT&T is as well. And this would allow them for a new opportunity, having a very large swath. There's a lot of spectrum here. Hundreds upon hundreds of megahertz of bandwidth could be put on air and used for home internet. And you guys know that I feel very strongly that fixed wireless access, mobile networks, offers a cost-effective solution for people that are probably not going to be getting fiber to their premise anytime soon. Don't get me wrong, fiber to the premises is the ultimate connection, but it's not going to happen everywhere. The monetary return just doesn't exist in a lot of places. That's where I think something like this comes into play. So, you couldn't get it in mobile networking, but how about fixed wireless access? The FCC, obviously there's a lapse in their spectrum authority, but this has nothing to do with that. So they could make a decision on this, this year, no problem. I think, you find a way to make this happen that allows the band to be, as powerful as you can make it, so that it has reach, range, propagation characteristics. I think you enable Dish in this instance. It allows them to come in, have them, give them rules, right? Build to a certain amount of reach. You got to have this many addresses passed with your fixed wireless access. I don't think you have to worry about T-Mobile or Verizon. I think they would be gung-ho to launch this, deploy it, and sell it to people. Verizon's $25, $35 a month for home internet with their wireless service. T-Mobile's the same. Even standalone, their services are like $50, $60. Bring Dish into the fold. AT&T probably is more willing to get involved if there was more spectrum to use, because that's really AT&T's only restriction. Okay, for the most part, they're just looking at it as a return on invested capital. They don't want to degrade their network. They don't have enough spectrum to really do it. Well, give them the spectrum, and don't you think they want to? So I think there's huge potential here. I'll be following this story closely to see if Dish gets into the fold. Maybe AT&T becomes more motivated, and I think Verizon and T-Mobile will be very aggressive with this build. What do you guys think? You guys think this is an important piece of the future for fixed wireless access? You think that the 12 gigahertz band could open the door for a company like Dish, maybe more so for AT&T as well, and what it means for potentially T-Mobile and Verizon? You guys like the prospects here? Sound off in the comment section below. You're the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.